Welcome back, YouTube, to another soccer/football prediction. It's your boy Freddy Da Silva. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe so you won't miss any of your future soccer predictions. All right, today I have a 7-game slate, and this video will be for Sunday, February 9th. We got English, FA Cup, and La Liga. So let's do it. I'll talk about the teams. I'll let you know if there's any injuries. Talk about the total, and I'll give you my predictions. So let's get into it. Oh, but first, we gotta talk about it, baby. We gotta talk about it. I missed 2, but I think I hit 6 or 7. Let's see. I missed Leeds. That one's surprising. I didn't think they were gonna lose, especially how they think they only had 1 injured player. So, and they were at home. So terrible. They lost 2-0. What was the other one? Southampton was the other one that did not hit. That one was surprising as well. I'm trying to see here. They lost by 1. So whatever. I did say Preston versus Wycombe. I was like, they most likely they're gonna tie. Either that or Wycombe's gonna win. So they ended up tying. Who else tied? I know somebody else tied. Oh, Stoke City. I did say they were gonna tie, and they did. They did tie. As far as a 2.5, I don't remember if I said over or under, but they went over. But that was a game that I wasn't gonna touch, and thank God I didn't. But it's all right. I see more green than red, so technically, I'm up. You know, Fulham won, Bournemouth won. I knew they were gonna win. IPS won. Manchester City won. And Newcastle ended up winning. And I did say if Newcastle was gonna win, they're gonna be my new favorite team. So they're my new favorite team for the English Premier League. So I gotta give me a shirt. I need to buy me a jersey. Well, anyways, let's get into it, guys. I'm trying to make this as short video as possible. Okay. First on the list, we got Blackburn Rovers versus Wolverhampton. So this one is a tricky one for me because I want to say Wolverhampton to win, but I can't trust them. They're just a team you just can't trust. They're always like hit and miss. They did win last game versus Aston Villa, but I just can't trust them, you know. The other team is terrible. They only won once and lost 4 times. And the other team, I mean Blackburn. So, Wolverhampton is in only with 2 wins and 3 losses in their last 5. As far as injuries, they both have 5 injured players. The total is sitting at 2.5. I'll probably, if I do decide to bet this one, I'll probably do under just because they've only gone over that 2.5 once in the last 5 head-to-head. So they've tied 3 times in their last 5 head-to-head. Wolverhampton won twice. So basically, Blackburn has not been able to beat Wolverhampton in their last 5 head-to-head. So even though, like I said, I want to go and, bet for Wolverhampton to win, I don't see it, I mean, it could happen, right? I think they're favored anyway. So, and technically they're a better team, but like I said, I can't trust them. So if you wanted to do a bet for this one, I would most likely say under 2.5. Blackburn, they're sitting at 0.5. And they have covered this 3 out of 5 games, out of their 5 games. But, it's just a tough one to do. They are at home, so I mean, maybe they got that advantage. Wolverhampton is sitting at 1.5, and they've covered this only 2 out of their last 5 games. Between these two going at it, Wolverhampton have only gone over 1.5 once versus Blackburn. So tough decision here. If you wanted to bet, tough decision. But like I said, the most promising bet for this one would be total under 2.5. So me personally, I ain't touching that. But okay, on to the next game. We got Plymouth versus Liverpool. This one should be a simple one for Liverpool. If I was the coach, I would, throw in all the best players, get like 2 goals in, 3 goals in maybe, and then get them back out just so they can rest for Champions League. But as far as these two going head to head, they've only gone twice. And surprisingly, Liverpool has only been able to beat them once. The other one was a tie. And they only won by 1. So, and I mean, this was a long time ago. This was literally in 2017. So, a while back. Now Liverpool has a pretty good team. So, and, they're just killing it out there. They're top of the table. So, as far as injuries, Liverpool only has 1 injured player, Plymouth 3 injured players. So this should be easy for Liverpool. They're not at home, but at this point it seems like whatever, right? I mean, the last time they won, they were on the road. So, and even though it was 1-0, but ended up winning on the road. So yeah, give me Liverpool straight up. It's probably going to be too juiced up anyway. So let's see if I can find you guys a better bet. Maybe like total team over. They're sitting at 2.5. I don't see why not. They won't go over this. Let's see. They've done this 2 out of 5 times, but they were going against pretty tough teams. So I see them going over that 2.5, to be honest with you. Maybe 3. As far as Plymouth, they're sitting at 0.5, and they've only covered this 3 out of 5 times. So probably under Plymouth, under 0.5. I don't think they'll score. The last 2 times they went at it, they couldn't score. So yeah, I don't see them making a goal versus Liverpool. So yeah, I think that's just the best one for you guys, to be honest with you. Or total under 3.5. But then that's risking if Liverpool comes out of nowhere and just starts, slamming that ball into that net like 5 times. So, but I mean, anything could happen, right? All right, on to the next game, Aston Villa versus Tottenham. And this is probably going to be the best game of the FA Cup. I don't know who to pick on this one. If I was to bet this one, I would probably do Aston Villa. Just because they have less injured players. They only got 3 injured players. Tottenham still with 10 injured players. I mean, the last game from Tottenham, they lost to Liverpool 4-0. They couldn't even get a goal in. But they do have 3 wins in their last 5 games and 2 L's. Aston Villa only 1 win in their last 5 games. 2 L's and 2 draws. So maybe a tie in this game, to be honest with you. But then again, they haven't tied in their last 5 head-to-head. So somebody's going to win. Somebody's going to win. Aston Villa has beaten Tottenham 3 out of 5 times, surprisingly. the two most recent games between these two, Aston Villa did not win. They actually lost by a lot. It was like 4-0 one time and then 4-1 the most recent. But this was back in 2024. They didn't have that many injured players in Tottenham. So now they do have injured players. You know, I see Aston Villa winning this, to be honest with you. But this one's going to be a tough one. As far as the total is sitting at 3.5, I don't know if I see them actually making that many goals. They have gone over this 2 out of 5 times. But like I said, the only reason why it went over, it was because Tottenham scored 4. This time, I don't see them making 4. And I don't see Aston Villa making 4 either. Maybe a 1-1 tie, maybe 2-1 situation here. They've covered the 2-1 2 out of 5 times. So Aston Villa is at home, so they got the advantage. At home, they've beaten Tottenham once. So, yeah, this one's going to be a tough one, guys. As far as the team total over, Aston Villa sitting at 2.5. I don't think they'll make 3 on Tottenham, even though they're bad. I don't think they're going to allow that many goals. But, you know, or Tottenham sitting at 1.5, same thing. I don't think they'll make 2, maybe 1. But that's just risking it. So my best bet on this one would probably be total points under 3.5. Okay, on to the next game. And that was it for the English FA Cup. This is La Liga. And first on the table, we have Alaves versus Getafe. This one's weird. I want to say Alaves, but Getafe don't have any injuries. Getafe did win the last game between these two. Actually, yeah, they won the most recent game between these two. Then before that was Alaves, then Getafe, then a draw. So, yeah, they're basically Alaves have only been able to beat Getafe once out of 5 times. No, yeah, Alaves only once in the last 5 times. Yeah, Alaves is at home, so they got that advantage. This one's going to be a tough one. But I see Alaves winning this one, to be honest with you. As far as the total points, they're sitting at 1.5, which is weird. Total points 1.5. That's crazy. They've covered this 3 out of 5 times. I'm going to go with over 1.5, to be honest with you. I mean, either that, both teams are sitting at 0.5. That's funny to me. Injuries, there's really no injuries. Nobody really got any injured player. Alaves only has one questionable player, but other than that, you know, I see this going over 1.5. I see Alaves scoring and I see Getafe scoring. So either way you want to rock this, you can go for it. The most recent game, Alaves did not cover this 0.5. But then the one before that, Getafe did not cover this 1.5. So that's why I'd rather do over 1.5 total, just because they've covered this 3 out of 5 times, right? So even if somebody doesn't score, somebody else will score, and probably twice. So, but then again, it could be a 1-0 situation. Let me see. Have they done 1-0? They've done a 1-0 2 out of 5 times. They've gone head to head. So yeah, it could happen. And both of those times that they win 1-0, it was literally Alaves one time and then Getafe one time. So yeah, it's this one's gonna be tough. Okay, let's see. In the last 5 games from Alaves, have they covered this 0.5? They've covered this 1, 2, 3 out of 5 times. The most recent they did not, and that was only because they went against my Barca. So it's understandable. As far as Alaves letting opponents score, let's see. They allowed this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they allow a goal every game. As far as Getafe allows 1, 2. Oh wow, they've only allowed 2 in the last 5 head-to-head. I mean, the last 5 games. So that's crazy. Yeah, maybe Getafe wins this one by the looks of it, or maybe a draw, 1-1. That would still cover the total over 1.5. But it seems like Alaves is the only team out of these two that allow a goal. So there you go. You can do Getafe 0.5 or total 1.5. Okay, on to the next game. Valencia versus Leganés. This one's a tough one because I saw that game, Leganés versus Real Madrid, and it was 2-3. That's crazy. Leganés making 2 goals to Real Madrid. But then again, Real Madrid their defense ain't that great. Okay, between these two teams, injuries, Valencia has 3 injured players. Leganés, 1 injured player, 1 player with a red card, and 1 questionable. As far as the last 5 head-to-head between these two, Leganés, and then draw. So basically, four of those games was just draws. 0-0, 1-1, 1-1, 1-1. Leganés has pretty much Leganés has beaten Valencia only once, but Valencia has not been able to beat Leganés in the last 5 head-to-head. So, and this is all the way back to 2018 till 2024. So, I guess the chances of a tie are high. There you go. As far as that 2, total points 2, they have not gone over it, but they've covered 2. So maybe under 2 or Leganés 0.5, just because Leganés have covered 4 out of 5 times that 0.5. Even though Valencia is at home, but at home, the last 2 times that Valencia played at home versus Leganés covered that 0.5. As far as Valencia, they're sitting at 1.5, and they have not covered this 5 out of 5. So you could probably do Valencia under 1.5, but that's too risky. I wouldn't do that. My best prediction for this, and the best option for this would be Leganés 0.1 or 0.5, just because they've covered this. And the most recent game, they played against Real Madrid, and they scored 2. So, maybe they come in hyped out. They're like, oh, we almost had Real Madrid, so why not go against Valencia, right? Get a goal. As far as Valencia covering that 1.5 in their last 5 games, they've covered this 2 out of 5 times. Most recent game, they did not. And Leganés did cover that 0.5, their most recent game. So, yeah, this one's going to be a tough one. It seems like a tie all day, right? Just from the past 5 head-to-head. So, but ties are always crazy if you hit them, right? Way too risky. So, but I guess the best outcome here will be Leganés over 0.5. Okay, on to the next game. Real Sociedad versus Espanyol. Injuries. They both have basically 1 injured player. Total sitting at 2. So this is basically the same as the game we just talked about. Let's see. The last 5 games. Okay, so the only difference is they do not tie. There's going to be a winner. In the last 5 head-to-head, no ties. Right? Real Sociedad won, then Espanyol, then Real Sociedad, then Real Sociedad, then Real Sociedad. So, yeah, Espanyol has only been able to beat them once at home. but they're not playing at home this time. Real Sociedad is playing at home, and when they play at home, they win 3 out of 3. So there you go. Real Sociedad to win. I personally believe Real Sociedad will win too, to be honest with you. As far as points, it's sitting at 2. Total points 2. They've covered this 2 out of 5 times. So, but that's risky. Okay, total points over 0.5. Espanyol is at 0.5. Espanyol has covered this 3 out of 5 times. 3 out of 5 times. So maybe. I mean, their most recent game they did not cover this. This was last year. As far as the last 5 games from Espanyol, at 0.5, they've covered this 4 out of 5 times, which was the most recent game. And Real Sociedad at 1.5, because their total team is sitting at 1.5. As far as them going head to head, at 1.5, they've covered this 2 out of 5 times. And the most 5 recent games from these two, they've covered this 2 out of 5 times. So I wouldn't go with the 1.5 for Real Sociedad. But then again, if there's no ties and you put 0.5 for Espanyol, then Real Sociedad need to come in with 2, which would cover that. But then it would also cover the total. So yeah, this one's a tricky one. That 1-0, they've covered this in 3 games. They've covered the 1-0. So maybe it'll be a 1-0 kind of situation type. But yeah, this one's risky, guys. This one's risky. Yeah, I'm not touching this. It's up to you guys what you guys want to do. As far as the best prediction for you guys, if you guys really want to do this bet, I would have to say, man, I would have to say Real Sociedad over 1.5. Either that or Espanyol 0.5. I don't know. This is just to choose. Yeah, it seems like the best outcome here would be Espanyol 0.5. So, but yeah. Okay, on to the next game, guys. This is the last game of the video. Last prediction. My Barcelona. Let's go. You already know we're going to get that dub. And not just because I'm a fan, it's because I know it. I see it. I see the future. I'm telling you they're going to win. And this is going to be a good game too. It's going to be like it's going to be all slow in the first half. We're for sure we're going to make probably 1-0 the first half, maybe 2-0. Second half come in and just kill it. You know, maybe make another 3 goals or something. As far as Sevilla, they're sitting at 0.5. They've covered this 0.5. Let's see, they've covered this 2 out of 5 times. The 2 most recent games, which were last year, they covered this 0.5. This year, they haven't gone head to head. But this year, Sevilla has been dookie. They've only won once. They got 3 draws and 1 L in the last 5 games. As far as that 0.5, they've covered this 4 to 5 times. But they haven't really gone against a tough team, to be honest with you. Barca, on the other hand, they're sitting at 2.5. So, I mean, yeah, I would probably go over that 2.5. Or I would just put Barca to win straight up. As far as that 2.5, they've covered this 1, 2, 3. They cover this 3 out of 5 times. The most recent game between these two, they've covered this 2.5. And they've been killing it out there, guys. So, I mean, to be honest with you, I'm going to do a straight up bet. And right now it's actually good. It's sitting, I think, for a straight bet, I think it's at 2 something, 205, 215, something like that. So it's perfect, you know what I mean? But, I mean, compared to the other times where it's like negative 800, so this right now it's at negative 205 or 215, so. But yeah, if you want to go with points, I would go over. I would be comfortable enough to do that over 2.5 team total over. But yeah, okay, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for today. I hope you guys win money tomorrow. I hope you guys win money listening to this prediction. I hope you guys enjoy this prediction video. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, please. That'll help me out. Damn, my dog's barking. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but anyways, yeah. Oh, also, put it down in the comments if you guys watched it to the end. Put down in the comments. Let me know who you guys got and what you guys gonna predict for this one. If you win, I'll give you guys a shout out on the next video. Deuces.